Okay, so I recently just got the RPK gold because how many classes I saw people using it in Warzone, and it seemed pretty fun anyway. And I used that one in pubs, got that gold, like I said, and it was pretty fun. It was obviously slower; it's an LMG, but it was pretty good as a hybrid. For, like, it's definitely I think the best LMG in the game, at least if it's based off Warzone and from what I've used so far. So I did that. I have now a Warzone class that I haven't really gotten to use that yet and like test it and get kills. I feel like every time I've bought it at the buy station, I've got like shot in the back. So I'm really curious to test it out. I watched like I'd seen people use it on stream and I looked up a video for like the best class for it. So I will definitely hopefully that'll help me win more Warzone matches. I finally won second. I won a duo, excuse me, for the first time. So still no solos, still no quads, but I'll take one win. No other real nail biters besides that. Again, I'm just a casual Warzone player, so a win is a win. But now I'm using the, what is this one called? The LMG, which I moved on to this one next because sometimes you'll find this one in a crate and it's like all pimped out and it's got that mag on the side or the grip on the side, I think it is. And that thing shreds too. So I was like, I'll use this thing in pubs next and maybe I'll goof around with this one in Warzone. And oh boy, is this one an experience. This is a classic LMG. Like, I'm not going to complain about it because you know what an LMG is going in, but it's just so against my playstyle where there's this certain challenge for this. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. And it should be super easy. Get 15 kills from behind with the LMG. You think you're just going to luck yourself into that? I've gotten 2 in the last 5 games. And the reason is because I'm so slow with this thing. Like, obviously, the aim down sight speed is ridiculous, but it takes me so long to get across the map, which is why I've started using a pistol. I already have one pistol, not gold, but all the way to attachments unlocked. So I was like, I'll use the next pistol, screw it. And I end up just running around with that thing to actually get to my spots to try to shoot people in the back. But it's then I'll get caught with my pistol out, which doesn't even matter because if I'm sprinting with this LMG, unless I'm facing the worst player of all time, if he like sees me, it takes me 45 minutes to aim in with his gun. Not as fun as the RPK to use. Definitely still like obviously like the playstyle. You see how it's really exciting gameplay for you guys today. I'm basically just sitting in certain spots, and this was before I was even having to go for the kills in the back. The other ones I gotta do are mounted kills. That'll be easy. It's basically what I'm doing now. Like, just all I have to do is mount my weapon. Just playing, like, power positions. And then hipfire kills, I'll just spray and pray with. I'll do the best hipfire attachments you can. I'll just spray and pray. I'll probably throw smokes and just run in my smoke, even though that takes rid of your auto aim, so maybe I won't do that. But that's what I did in the past. But the RPK definitely, I think, is the best. I don't know. I don't have enough experience as an LMG player. I don't know how many people like consistently actually use LMGs. I feel like it's just so the opposite way of how Call of Duty is fundamentally meant to be played, which is fast and high engagement actions. There's definitely maps like this, Albaga Fortress, where you can just like mow down a lane and get them in a spawn trap, and it's nasty. But I would say the RPK is probably this version of the RPK is the best LMG that I've used. My favorite one of all time is the M60 with extended mags from Black Ops 1. I wouldn't call that one the best, but I just have so many good memories of my friends. When you did extended mags, it would be all 200 of your bullets in one clip. We used to play Search and Destroy, and we used to go into the map Villa, and all there was this one bed that was in like upstairs, not close to any of the bomb sites, and we would just sit in a corner up there with our M60 extended mags, flak jacket, RPGs. Some of us had Claymore, some of us had motion sensors, and we would just make them come to us and just unleash and just hold down the trigger for all 200 bullets. And we did not lose the round if they had to come face us. Obviously, if they planted the bomb, they planted the bomb. And we would then just do what we called walking turrets, which we would just walk out there spraying, hoping to get a funny kill cam, just walking around with 200 bullets. I remember there was another gun. I think it was the chainsaw in Ghost that you couldn't even aim in, and it had like a laser on it. I think that's right. And we sort of did the same thing with that too. But yeah, LMGs I've never really liked that much. I've always like enjoyed making like terrible LMG classes back in the day. I used to be like, it's funny when you look back at yourself on Call of Duty. Like now I would say I'm most into competitive and like I like playing pubs. I don't want to call it pub stomping because I'm not amazing or anything, but like doing well in pubs. Whereas when I started, I was all about public mat, search and destroy, which search and destroy is still my favorite game mode, but I play it for competitive, not in pubs. And I was a sniper with the L96. I was a troll for like when trolling was really popular. I was like 14 years old trying to get like 25-year-olds to yell at me after work. And it's ironic now because I'm 26 And it's like shoes on the other foot where it's I don't ever go into game chat. I don't even use proximity chat in Warzone. I'm always in like a party or Discord by myself or with friends. So I don't get that same experience, but it's like I'll come home from a long day's work. I'm like, I just want to relax, play Call of Duty, and obviously skill-based matchmaking makes that tougher. But I still am always usually top of the leaderboard. But then I will get killed by like a 15-year-old, and it's, shoes on the other foot. So maybe it's for revenge for all those years of me tormenting, not even necessarily with my great play style, with just being annoying. But it's some of the best memories I look back on. I did a little bit of that in like Black Ops 2, but I would say like once I got into like Black Ops 2 League play, it kind of shifted. It's really funny to think of myself as a sniper, because like occasionally in a search and destroy game battle, I'll pull out a sniper and remind myself I'm actually not bad with this thing. That's all I would do in Black Ops 1 was the L96. And I know sniping wasn't super popular in that game. When it first came out, it was like really hard to use. And I would like just go into Nuketown and do like quick scoping matches against people I would meet. And I got a lot of shit because I was more of a drag scoper than a quick scoper, whatever. And that was back in the day where like I would get killed by like a FAMAS while sniping. And I would yell with my prepubescent voice, be like, put away the FAMAS, use a real gun. Don't use a real gun, use a sniper or whatever. And it was just like, God, I was so annoying. Like, I was upset that people would use any gun but a sniper in search and destroy. But, some of the fondest memories I have. I'll never be that troll again. I can do it in, like, a live commentary where I used to play, like, 2Ks. And, like, 2K is... I want to get back into my team for 2K in the next 2K. Because that's some of the funniest moments, like, my most genuine rage. But that's going to be it for the video today, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you all for watching. And I'll talk to you all later.